Namaste.
Namaste.
Menu ji, Leena ji, Chandni ji, Vrishni ji, Rajiv ji, Neeta ji, Shankar ji, and Priyanka ji. Namaste to all of you. And as always, we have Ravindra ji to help us with the lessons, etc. And today, being our last class, and let's conclude with a very special high note. I'll come to the last page that I have sent, which Ravindraji is going to display on the screen in a moment. In the meantime, all of you kindly have all the pages that has been sent to you. Hello, Lavanya, namaste. Welcome. Welcome.
I haven't received any classwork.
Hello, yes, Priyanka ji, tell.
I haven't received any classwork.
The last one.
Not any, not from the beginning. Nothing.
Okay.
I haven't received anything.
If you contact the High Commission, they will send you whatever I have sent. I think all others, maybe some of the friends, you could just forward it to Priyanka ji. Make sure that all of them are available to all of you. And just keep a copy. Whenever you have time, just go through, just take literally 5 minutes. Once you go through it, all keeps on coming back, because the language, the more you are in touch with that, talking to each other, even, for a few sentences, that's, keeps you going. Now that, we have learned enough to be able to communicate with each other through the medium of Sanskrit. Okay. Now, and in the first lesson, we learned, aham, bhavan, bhavati, saha, sa, and all this we learned. The next class, we learned mama, belonging to me. Bhavataha, bhavatyaha, tasya, tasyaha. Along with them, we learned atra, tatra, kutra, sarvatra, anyatra, etc. And then when we start learning the verbs, gacchati, agacchati, vadati, pibati, pashyati, shrunoti, pathati, likhati, khadati, tishtati, upavishati, uttishtati, karoti, pachati, bhavati, milati, vasati, hasati, gayati, chalati, charati, chorayati, kathayati, kridati, chintayati, yachati, dhavati, nrityati, patati, pujayati, rakshati, vishati, smarati. These are some of the words that and not that, I need to give every word, but there are so many which you yourself know as well. You add them to that. And then these are all, when I say saha gacchati, etc. The same, when I use aham gacchami, we will do that. That automatically happens in your mind. It has to happen like that. The minute you say saha, it should end with ti. The say aham, it should end with me, with regard to these words that you have already learned. And we started learning the nouns as well. Nouns in masculine, nouns in neuter. The difference between masculine and neuter, as far as the words that you have learned, is only this: vrikshaha. The other one is vanam. One ends with aha, one with But only difference is only during the time when they are used as subject. Vrikshaha tatra asti, we will say. Same, you don't say vanaha tatra asti, because there is no word like vanaha. It becomes vanam tatra asti. You will say aham vriksham pashyami. Similarly, aham vanam pashyami. Vanam remains the same as subject as object. You should remember that. Afterwards, rest of the words that I have given you, it's all the same. Vrikshaha becomes vriksham, and then vrikshasya, and then vrikshe. You all remember that? Yes. Vrikshaha, vriksham, vrikshasya, vrikshe. Ramaha.
Ramasya, Rame.
Devaha.
Devasya Deve.
Deve. Very good. Himalaya.
Himalayasya.
Himalaya.
Himalaya, Himalayam, Himalayasya, Himalaya. Similarly, if I were to give you Mandiram, yeah, you repeat it twice, that's all. Mandiram, Mandiram, Mandirasya, Mandire, Vanam, Vanam, Manasya, Vane, Griham, Griham, Grihasya, Grihe. Okay, like that. Gajaha, Gajaha, Gajam, Gajasya, Gaje. These differences. If you just understand that, that should remain in your mind. Whenever you want to say something belonging to the tree, you say Vrikshasya. If you want to say in the tree or in the house or in the Himalayas, straight away you should remember Himalaya, Grihe, Vane, Bhavane, Sagare, wherever it is. Okay, remember. Okay, whenever it is the object, Himalayam, Vanam, Griham, Pustakam, etc., etc. Remember that. Okay, these have a real, impact on your sentences. Every time you can't think of any, you don't require anything other than these to be able to communicate the simplest manner. Okay, I'll come to that next. And then we started learning like the direction in front, behind, above, below, to the right, to the left. What is the word to say on top, Menuji?
Urdhvam uparam.
Upari, very good. Liraji, down, below? Adhaha. Adhaha. Brishniji, to the right?
Dakshina.
Chandniji, to the left?
Vamataha.
Vamataha, very good. Now, Rajivji, in front?
No, I've forgotten, sorry.
Yeah, what, behind? Prishtataha, very good. Prishtataha. I will ask Neetaji in front. Shankarji in front.
Pushpataha.
Purataha.
Pushparataha.
Purataha. Okay. Purataha is in front. Prishtataha behind.
Is behind.
Dakshinataha to the right. Vamataha to the left. Upari on top. Adhaha below. Remember this. Always these should have the noun in sixth case because always in front of. You remember? Okay, in front of. To the right means to the right of something like that. You should remember that feeling in English or in any other language you should have. Ghar ke samne, ghar ke piche, like that, in front of the house, of the forest, etc. Always remember grihasya purataha, or vanasya purataha, or vanasya prishtataha, or grihasya upari, or grihasya. Always remember this. They go jointly. Okay, you can't separate them. Whenever, if you want to say that in front of my house there is a temple, in front of mama, you have to say mama.
Mama
Grihasya purataha mandiram asti. Mandiram asti. Mandira is the object there. Mama grihasya purataha mandiram asti. In front of the temple is the Himalayas. Of the temple,
Mandiram asti.
Himalaya. Okay.
Asti.
Himalaya asti. In Himalaya, Shiva is there.
Himalaya.
Himalaya asti. In Himalaya, there is a forest. Vanam asti. Remember this, okay? I'm just giving you. Just as examples, how you can make use of so that you don't forget them. Okay, now, next we learned the timings. First the numbers we did, and then the timing. Let's leave out the numbers, okay? Once you go to the numbers and timing, they two different slightly in one or two places. So I don't want you to get confused. Just think of 1 o'clock.
Ekavadam.
Ekavadane.
I will ask each individually. Menuji, 1 o'clock.
Ekavadane.
Leena ji, 2 o'clock.
Trivadane.
Brishni ji, 3 o'clock.
Trivadane.
Chandni ji, 4 o'clock.
Chaturvadane.
Rajev ji, 5 o'clock.
Panchavadane.
Neeta ji, 6 o'clock.
Shatavadani.
Shankar ji, 7 o'clock.
Saptavadane.
Priyanka ji, 9 o'clock.
Navavadane.
Very
Navavadane.
good. Lavanya ji, 8 o'clock.
Ashtavadanam.
Very good. Meenu ji, 11 o'clock.
Ekadasham vadane.
Ekadasha vadanam. Okay, the sham you should not say together one.
Ekadash vadane.
Ekadashavadam.
Leena ji, 10 o'clock.
Dashavadam.
Dashavadana.
Brishni ji, 12:30.
Let me get this correct.
Good. I got you there.
Sardha Adhik Dwadashvadane.
Sardha Dwadasha Vadanam. Yeah? 12 o'clock,
Dwadashvadanam.
Sardha Dwadasha Vadanam. This is all Vadanam. Vadanam is fine. When I say in, this Vadanam is just like Vanam. You remember? Vanam. Just Vanam becomes Vanasya, Vane, etc. Similarly, this Vadanam can become Vadanasya, Vadane, etc. Okay? Now, at 1 o'clock, all of you say that?
Ekavadane.
Ekavadane. At 4 o'clock,
Chaturvadane.
Ekavadane.
at 9 o'clock,
Navavadane.
Navavadane.
like this. All you take in 12, the Ekadasha Vadane, Navavadane, Chaturvadane, Dashavadane, etc. Say it a few times, it will be there. You will never forget that. And then you can start practicing at 12:30. Sardha Dwadasha Vadane, Sardha Dvivadane, Sardha Ekavadane. Just, you make it a kind of ritual to stand in front of the mirror. I'm telling you, stand in front of the mirror. As I told you that 5 minutes, do it in front of the mirror so that you observe, you can hear your sound, you observe what you are saying, then it becomes clearer. Similarly, you could do quarter past, okay? Sapada Ekavadane, Sapada Dvivadane. Similarly, quarter to Pada Una Ekavadane, Pada Una Dvivadane, etc. And if you want to say 1:10, what is 10?
Dasha Una.
Dasha.
10 past.
Dasha Adhika.
Dasha Adhika
Adhika
Ekavadane. You can say at 10 to 1.
Una.
Dasha
Una.
Una.
Ekavadane.
Ekavadane. This simple thing, you keep it in your mind. There is no hurry. Even when you are asked to write in your examination or in your test, etc. We are all, adults here. We are just learning things to enjoy, not to compete with anybody, not for any other purpose, just for our enjoyment. When you do that, the real understanding, when it dawns here, you feel so happy. Okay, Dashava. I go to my office at 10 o'clock. Aham Dashavadane Karyalayam Gachami.
Gachami.
Aham.
You will say that. Okay,
Dashavadane.
like that. And then you start thinking, if I want to say from 10 o'clock until 6 o'clock, I am in the office. Dashavadana Shatvadana Paryantam Aham Karyalaye Tishtami. Stay. I say, or I am, etc. Bhavami, Tishtami, whatever you want to say. Or you can even say Karyam Karomi. Okay? Bhojanam Karomi, Karyam Karomi, etc. These are all the words you could use. Then, now, Taha Paryantam, Ekavadanataha, Panchavadana Paryantam, Sardha Ekavadana, Sardha Dvivadana Paryantam, whatever Taha Paryantam, you could do that. Yeah? Are you confident with those? Very good. Next, we have. Now, we go to the next stage. I told you last week, Tva. Tva means having done something, whatever connected with the verb. Whatever the meaning of the verb, by adding twa, it becomes, for example, if it is gachati is the verb, you will say gatva means what? Having gone. Having gone or after going. Gachati. So you don't worry about the exact form of the grammatical way of expressing things, because we do not have time for all those. That you can do when you start attending regular classes to learn even grammar. That's a different thing. Stage, when you become interested, you could do that also. Once you learn how to speak, that will be easy. It will become easy as well. Now, gachati becomes gatva. Gatva means
Having
having
gone.
gone. Aham graham gatva bhojanam karomi. Can you repeat?
Aham
Bhojanam karoti.
See, once you understand the meaning, you will not forget. You can repeat the whole thing. Aham graham gatva shatvadane bhojanam karomi.
Aham
Graham gatva
Shatvadane bhojanam
karoti.
Aham graham gatva
Aham
shatvadane bhojanam kritva saptavadane devam natva ashtavadane shayanam karomi. You could do all these. Okay? The sequences one after the other. Shatvadane bhojanam kritva, saptavadane devam natva, ashtavadane patram likhitva, navavadane pustakam patitva, dashavadane shayanam karomi. You could do all this. This twa helps you to reach out to various things, and you can link them, which either having gone there, having done this, having done that, etc., etc. I'll go there, I eat there, I come there home afterwards. Afterwards, I do, instead of doing that, kritva, bhuktva, etc., etc., you could add that. Saha jalam pitva hasati. Repeat.
Saha
Jalam pitva hasati.
What does it mean?
After drinking,
drunk the
she
water,
laughs.
I smile or laugh.
He laughs. Having drunk water, he laughs.
He laughed.
Hasati. Why does he laugh? Let's find out next time. Okay, just as a sentence I gave you. Okay, saha devam natva shayanam karoti.
Saha devam natva shayanam
What does it
karoti.
mean?
Having
After obeying God, he
He goes to
rested.
bed. Having
Went to sleep.
offered his salutations to God, having saluted God, he goes to bed.
Bed.
See, and after going to bed, that's a different. In the morning, he gets up at whatever time. You could relate. As I told you, from the moment you get up in the morning until you go to bed, every step you could explain. Okay? Now, today, I'm going to give you one more verb, which is very useful. Ichchati. Come on.
Ichchati.
What is ichcha in Sanskrit?
to wish.
Desire.
Desire.
Ichchati means he wishes, he desires, he wants. Okay. Saha ichchati means what?
He
He
Wants.
Saha phalam ichchati.
wishes
Wants a fruit.
He likes a fruit. Saha pustakam ichchati.
He
He
likes a book.
likes a
the
book,
book.
or he desires a book. Okay, like that. This is another verb you should remember. Ichchati, ichchami. Aham, ichchami. Aham, bhojanam, ichchami. I like food. Okay, like this is one. Next, now I'll give you the words. I would like you to tell me the meaning, each one separately. Okay. Now, Menuji, uktva means what?
Speak after speaking.
Very good. All of you, please remember, see, this is a kind of irregular form, so you may find it a little difficult to remember. Vadati becomes uktva. I'm very happy Menuji gave the meaning. I intentionally gave to test her but she gave the right word. See, uktva, it doesn't look like vadati, isn't it? But in Sanskrit, you please remember, you and we are very close. U-va. If you go to, BBC, Bush House is spelled like what? Can anybody tell me?
You're right. It's with the Latin, the Roman V.
BVSH.
Yes, it's with a Romanized V.
We and you are very close. U-va. Okay.
Yes.
Vadati becomes uktva. Okay. Gradually you will learn all this. Vadati becomes uktva, means having spoken. Next. Leena ji, drishtva.
Having seen.
Very good. This is also an irregular form. Pashyati is to see. Saha pashyati. Saha vanam pashyati. Saha griham pashyati. But it doesn't become pashtva. No. It becomes drishtva. Can you all repeat that, please?
Drishtva.
Drishtva. Again.
Drishtva.
Now you say pashyati drishtva.
Pashyati.
Pashyati drishtva.
Again.
Pashyati drishtva.
So that it should remain in your mind that the minute you think of pashyati, the word that goes with that is drishtva. Similarly, vadati uktva. Come on.
Vadati uktva.
Again.
Vadati uktva.
Wow, very good, very good. Now, shrutva. Now, Chandani ji, shrutva.
Shrutva.
What is the meaning?
Having studied or
Shrutva, having heard.
having heard,
Yeah,
sorry.
Close,
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah.
Shrutva means having heard.
Heard.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
please repeat, all of you repeat Shrutva 3 times. Shrutva.
Shrutva.
Again. Shrutva. Again, Shrutva. The verb is Shrunoti. Shrunoti. Saha Shrunoti. He listens. Saha Shabdam Shrunoti. He listens to some sound. Saha Sangeetam Shrunoti.
Listens to music.
Music. Like that, Shrunoti is to listen to something. Okay? Saha Shrunoti. Saha Satyam Shrutva Griham Gachati. What is the meaning?
Having heard
the truth.
He goes home. Okay. Shrutva means having heard. Very good. Now, Pitva. Now, Rajiv ji, Pitva.
To drink.
Having drunk. I want you to say, the minute you hear twa, it is always having done something. That's how you use it. It doesn't change at all. It remains the same, whether it's aham or saha or he or she, it doesn't matter. Okay, you should remember pitva, pibati, pitva. All of you repeat.
Pibati pitva.
Again.
Pibati
Pitva.
Again, pibati pitva. Very good. Now, patitva. Now, Neetaji, patitva.
Pitva.
Patitva means to remember.
Having read.
To remember.
Having. All twa are having done something. Patitva means having read. Having read. Very good. Okay. Patitva means having read. Now, Shankarji, likhitva.
Likhitva is having written.
Having written. Very good.
Having
All of you
written.
repeat. This is simple. So you can just repeat likhitva.
Likhitva.
Likhitva. Very good. Now, khaditva. Lavanya.
Having eaten.
Having eaten. Repeat. Khaditva. Please, all of you.
Having
Twice khaditva.
Khaditva.
I can't see Priyanka here. Priyanka, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now repeat. Now sthitva. Please repeat.
Stitva.
Pitva.
What is sthitva? Any meaning? Anybody giving the? Anybody can give me the meaning?
Stitva. Standing.
Having stood.
Having stood.
Stood.
Sthitva means having stood. It comes from tishtati. Remember? This is irregular form. All of you repeat. Sthitva.
Sthitva.
Sthitva. Again. Sthitva.
Sthitva.
Tishtati. Sthitva. Repeat two together.
Tishtati.
Sthitva.
Okay. Saha tatra tishtati means he is standing there. If you want to ask him, what is he doing there? Saha tatra sthitva kim karoti?
What are you
Standing there,
doing?
what are you
Then
doing?
what are you doing?
What are
After
you doing?
standing there, what is he doing?
Hmm.
Saha mandire sthitva dhyanam karoti.
Taha
After standing at the temple,
Sthitva dhyanam karoti. What is the meaning?
he is doing
In
meditation.
the temple.
Having stayed in the temple, you can say, or standing at the temple or in the temple, having stayed in the temple, he
Doing-
meditates like that. Sthitva, you could use it that way. Now, Kritva, Vrishni,
Kritva. Karoti. Is that to do? Having done something.
having
done.
done. Yes,
Having
Karoti
done.
from there, Kritva. Karoti, Kritva, having
Kritva.
done something. Kritva. Okay, very good. Paktva, Pachati, say that.
Pachati.
Pachati, from there, Paktva. What is Paktva, Shankarji? Yes, somebody said that.
Cooking.
Having cooked. Okay.
Cooked.
Pachati is to cook.
Pachati.
Paktva
Pachati
means
is to
having
cook.
cooked.
Having cooked.
Yeah. Having cooked. Very good. Paktva. Very good. Militva. Neetaji. Militva. What is the meaning? Repeat the word and say the meaning.
Militva. Got it. I got it.
Militva means
Met.
having
Having
met.
Having met.
Having met. Milan.
Having
Yeah. Having met. Okay. Militva. Milati from there. Militva. Now, one. Hasitva. Lavanya.
Having laughed.
Having laughed. Hasitva. Saha hasitva griham gacchati. Repeat.
Saha.
Saha hasitva graham gacchati.
What does it mean?
He laughed and laughed.
He laughed and
Goes
laughed.
home
She went
laughing. We
home.
can just say once. Say also in English. This is okay. Translation is to carry the message of the sentence. Not necessarily every word need to be translated. Hasitva means Sanskrit. You can say hasitva gacchati. Haste. In English we say, in Hindi. In English, he goes home laughing. That's all. Laughing, we don't say. Okay, like that. Priyanka, you tell me. Vasati ushitva. Repeat.
Vasati.
Ushitva.
Ushitva. What is the meaning of ushitva?
Vasati means stop. I mean, they're like arranging or something.
No, what is vasati means?
Vasati.
Is to live. Okay.
Live.
Vasati is to live.
Live.
Ushitva means having lived.
Live.
Having lived. Saha grihe ushitva vanam gacchati. Repeat.
Saha grihe ushitva vanam
Vanam gacchati. What is the meaning?
Having lived in the house,
Having
he went to the
lived in the
forest.
house,
He went to the
he
forest.
goes to the forest.
He goes.
Okay. Lived in the house, he goes to the forest. Having gone to the forest, he comes home, you can say. Saha vanam gatva griham agacchati.
Saha.
Gone to the forest, now he's coming home. Very good. Ushitva. Gayati gatva. All of you say that?
Gayati gatva.
Gayati gatva.
Gayati gatva.
What does it mean? Gatva means having sung. Okay, having sung. Saha ganam gatva griham gacchati. Having sung the song, he goes home. Very good. Gatva. Now, chalitva. Repeat. All of you repeat.
Chalitva.
Chalati means what? To move. Chalitva having moved, having walked, you can say. Similarly, charitva also. Chalitva, charitva, both give the same meaning. Charitva, say that.
Charitva.
That also means having moved. Okay. Charitva. Next. Chorayitva. Chorayati. Can you repeat?
Chorayati.
Chorayati again.
Chorayati.
You know the word chor? The action
To
of the
steal.
chor is
To steal.
chorayati. So it means he
Chorayati.
steals.
Steal.
Chorayitva means
Having stolen.
having stolen.
Chor. Chorayati. Yes, chor.
Now I will give you a sentence. Acharyaha chorayati. Repeat.
Acharya.
What does it mean?
Teacher steals.
The teacher steals. Acharyaha shishyasya manaha chorayati.
Acharya
The
has stolen
teacher
the heart.
steals the mind of a disciple.
Yeah.
Okay, means he steals the mind, means he wins the mind. Okay, a teacher wins the heart of the student. Even when you say steals, you can make it into a good stealing. Okay, chorayati is to steal. Chorayitva, repeat.
Chorayitva.
What is chorayitva, Rajivji?
Having stolen.
Very good. Chorayati, chorayitva. Saha dhanam chorayitva vanam dhavati. Come on.
Saha
Dhanam
chorayitva vanam dhavati.
What does it mean?
After having stolen money,
Having stolen money, he
went
runs
to
to
the
the forest.
Forest.
Okay. Very good. Dhanam chorayitva vanam dhavati. Very good. Now, kathayitva. Repeat.
Kathayitva.
Again.
Kathayitva.
Kathayati is the verb. Kathayitva is the form. Yeah. Kathayati means what?
Telling.
To tell or to narrate. It also comes from the word katha. You remember? Katha is narration or story. Kathayati means one who narrates. Kathayitva means having narrated. Kathayitva, having narrated. Saha katham kathayitva mandiram gacchati. Having narrated the story, he goes to the temple. Okay. Next, kathayitva done. Kriditva means
Having played.
having played. Chintayitva,
Chintayitva. Having thought.
having thought.
Having thought.
Very good.
Having
Dattva, having
Tattva. Give.
dattva,
Give.
having
Give.
given. Dattva. Dadati is to give. Dattva is having given. Please remember that. Nartitva. Nrityati. Nartitva. Nrityati is
Dance.
dances. Nartitva having
Having
dance.
danced.
Patati patitva.
Having fallen.
Patati patitva. Like patati becomes patitva. Patati becomes patitva. Patati is what? To fall. Patitva means having fallen. Very good. Pujayitva. What is the meaning?
Worship.
Worship. Okay. Pujayati is to worship. Pujayitva, having worship. Rakshitva. Repeat. Rakshitva means having protected. Rakshati is to protect. Rakshitva, having protected.
Protected.
Smarati. Repeat.
Smarati.
Smarati means what?
Remember.
Remember. Smrutva, having remembered. Okay. Smrita means having remembered. These are all the twa ones you have learned. Okay. Now the next one, what I'm going to give you today, though it will be little difficult for you to remember, but because you know all these verbs, it's not that difficult for you to practice. Okay, now gatva is having gone. There is another version which is a different meaning but equally important. Having gone is one point. To go. Gantum. The minute you add a tum, it becomes to go. Gantum means what?
Gantum.
Go.
Gone.
To go.
To go.
Pathitum.
To
read.
To read. Smartum.
Remember.
To remember.
Chintayitum.
To think.
To think. Kartum.
To do.
Shrotum.
To
Hear.
To hear. Vaktum.
To listen.
To speak.
To speak.
To speak. Very good. Lekhitum.
To read.
Right.
Right.
Sthatum.
To eat.
To eat.
To
To
place.
stay. Drashtum.
To see.
To
To
see.
see.
Okay. Bhavitum. Bhavati. From there, bhavitum means to become.
To become.
Now you could write, see this there. Saha pustakam pathitum vanam gacchati. What does it mean?
After having read the book,
He goes to the forest to read a book. Okay. Saha phalam khaditum vriksham gacchati. In order to eat a fruit, he goes to the tree.
Tree.
Or you can just make him Saha phalam khaditum ichchati.
he desires to
He
eat.
wishes to eat a fruit.
He desires to eat a fruit. Okay. Now see tum and twa, these two will add more strength to you all. Tum, with all these tum, that list, which our Ravinderji will display now, we will go through that. Okay. Can we have that list, please, Ravinderji? Can you all see that?
Yes.
On one side, I have given the verbs, okay? So that you know all of them, gacchati, agacchati, etc., etc., okay? And then the second column on top, it mentions twa ending, means having done something, that meaning is given, okay? You know the meaning of these verbs, so I have written the meanings of these in a very way. But on the left-hand side, where the verbs are there, actual meaning is given, but rest of the things you can make. Gatva, etc., is given. Next, the last column. Can you all read one by one? Last column, gantum. Come on. Give me the meaning. As you read, give me the meaning. To go. Gantum means to go. Come on, read next.
Agantum. To come.
To come. Very good.
Vaktum. Speak.
Very good. Slowly, come on.
Adham.
To drink.
Yes.
Drishtam.
Tum. Very good. Next.
Shrutam. Listen.
To listen. Very good.
Pathitum.
To read.
To read.
Very good.
Lekhitam. To write.
Right. Very good.
Khaditam. To eat.
Very good.
Sthatum. To stand. Upavestam. To enter. Utthatum. To stand up.
Is to do.
Kartum.
Stand up.
Paktum is to cook. I'll give you an example. Janaki is my wife. Okay. Janaki paktum ichhati. Can you give me the meaning?
Janaki desires to cook.
Nandaha khaditum ichhati.
Nanda wants to eat.
What does it mean?
Nanda
likes to cook.
Wants to eat.
Eat. That's it. See, I have, the most difficult job I am doing. Like you could frame sentences easily. Khaditum, paktum, etc. Now, bhavitum, come on. Bhavitum means
To be.
to become. Okay? Bhavitum is to become. For example, if somebody wants to become a teacher, saha, you say he wants to become a teacher.
Sa bhavitum
Saha, to become a teacher.
Acharya.
Teacher, you should write first.
Vyapakam acharya.
Saha acharyah bhavitum ichchati. Saha acharyah bhavitum ichchati. Okay. Next. Militum.
Militum.
Militum is to meet. Aham mitram militum gachami.
Aham
I'm going to meet my friend.
I go to meet my friend. Like that. Okay. Next.
Vastum.
Vastum
To live.
is vasati. From there, vasati to live. Vastum. Aham grame vastum ichchami.
Aham
I wish to live in the village.
I like to live in a village. Vastum is to live. Continue.
Hasitum.
vastum hasitum
Hasitum means
to laugh.
laugh. Next.
Gatum
Excellent.
To
Read
sing.
meaning with meaning.
to sing.
to sing.
To sing.
Sing. Next.
Chalitam.
To move. Next. Charitum. Both use the same meaning. Yeah. Next.
To wander.
Chorayitum, to steal.
To steal.
Now you can say in Sanskrit there are many words for a thief. One is choraha, which you all know very well. Another word is stenaha. Stenaha means a thief. A thief comes to steal. Chorayitum agachati. You can say tenaha chorayitum agachati. You can even say choraha chorayitum agachati. A chora comes to steal. A thief comes to steal. Very good. Next. Kathayitum. I would like to say the truth.
To tell.
Satyam kathayitum. Satyam kathayitum.
Ichchami. The word which I gave you, very useful word. I want to, ichchami, I desire. Desire what? Satyam kathayitum ichchami. To narrate the truth, to mention the truth. Okay, next.
Chintayitum.
Kriditum. Balaha kriditum ichchati.
To play.
Bala
A boy likes to play. Next.
Chintayitum.
To think or to worry.
To think.
Think.
To think. Datum.
Datum to give.
Give. Very good.
To give.
Dhavitum to run.
Dhavitum means
To run.
to run.
Nartitum to dance.
To dance.
Patitum
To fall. Pujayitum
to worship.
to offer prayer or worship. To worship. Okay, next.
Rakshitum.
Rakshitum. Protect.
Next.
Veshtum.
Veshtum. Veshtum means to enter. Have you heard the word pravesh?
Yes.
Pravesh comes from the same word. Veshtum or praveshtum means to pravish karne ke liye, pravesh karne ke liye, to enter. Okay, veshtum means is to enter. Smartum.
Remember.
Saha Shivam smartum Himalayam gachati. Come on.
Saha
He
Shiva
he went to the Himalayas to pray for
Himalayam
Shiva.
gachati.
What does it mean? Saha Shivam
goes to
Smartum
Himalaya,
Himalayam Gachati.
remembering
He
Shiva.
remembers
Shiva.
Shiva, he
He
goes to
remember Shiva.
In order to remember Shiva, he goes to Himalaya. Like this, you have so many possibilities. With all these words, you just make sure that, from the High Commission, you get these pages. They're all there. Keep them, keep copies of them, and use each one to make sentences.
I'm saying the same thing again. Can I have the address where I can write to? I can't find it anywhere, please.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
my
Don't worry. In case you, I think you find, let them, I'm sure they will do that. Our Rohit ji and Ravinder ji, they will certainly send it to you. Not to worry. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, I
Now,
think it is on mute.
can we have all the people back on the screen, please? Very good. Very good. Now, please, these are all the things. And one group I forgot to mention, I gave you the feminine form also. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mala or Rama or Sita, Sitam, Sitayah, Sitayam. Remember
Yes.
that, okay? Sita, Sitam, Sitayah, Sitayam. That also you remember. These masculine, feminine, neuter. And then the verbs ti and ami. Gachati, gachami, etc. I have given. Only I have restricted these because at the initial stage, to remember less number of words, better. Later we can keep on adding once you have got the grip of these words. Okay. And it's very, very important that you practice, as I mentioned to you, every day. How many minutes?
5.
5 minutes.
5. If you can give more, better, but at least 5. You talk to yourself. 5 minutes is not a lot to ask. Think whether as soon as you get up or before you go to bed. Like ritual, you must do this. Ritual. So keep all the list. Just read once, go through once in mind. So I know this meaning. I know this. I know this. Not that you need to read all the words you know. Just learn one. Vanam, vanam, vanasya, vane. That's all you need to remember. All other, words that you know, whether it's palam or griham or, pushpam, etc. all follow the same. Similarly, vrikshaha, vriksham, vrikshasya, vrikshe, all ending with a. All the million words is the same. Similarly, mala, malam, malayaha, malayam. All that. Now, remembering the verbs is important. You have to learn individually. Okay. You need to learn all those words individually so that the minute you say gachati, I know the meaning of this gachati. When it becomes, having done, it becomes gatva. In order to do it, it becomes gantum. Gachati, gatva, gantum. Pibati, pitva, patum. Vadati, uktva, vaktum. Patati, patitva, patitum. So you have some of your own method to remember, because when we were little children, we used to follow a particular method to remember. But each one of you are brought up in different atmosphere. So just think of your own way to remember these. Once you do that, the possibilities are endless. Okay. And I wish you all great success in everything that you do, including your study of Sanskrit. Let's conclude with a beautiful verse. Okay. I would like you to remember this, and if possible, learn this by heart. Please repeat. Paropakaraya.
Upakaraya.
Halanti vrikshaha.
Vrikshaha.
Paropakaraya.
Paropakaraya.
Duhanti gavaha.
Suhanti gavaha.
Paropakaraya.
Paropakaraya.
Pahanti nadyaha.
Vahanti Nadyah.
Paropakaraya
Paropakaraya
Satam Vibhutayah.
Katam Vibhutaya.
I will make you repeat one more time. This time you repeat each line twice. Paropakaraya
Paropakaraya Paropakaraya
Alanti Vrikshaha. Paropakaraya.
Paropakaraya
Again.
Paropakaraya.
Duhanti Gavaha.
Suhanti Dava
Duhanti Gavaha.
Paropakaraya
Paropakaraya
Paropakaraya.
Vahanti Nadyaha.
Vahanti
Vahanti
Paropakaraya. Right?
Paropakaraya.
Satam Vibhutayah.
Satam Vibhutaya.
Satam Vibhutaya.
These are all known as Subhashitas in Sanskrit. Subhashita means wise sayings, are almost like proverbial statements. Okay. They are a kind of, bring about almost like an eternal truth. Okay. Paropakaraya means for the good of others. Phalanti vrikshaha. Vrikshaha means tree. Phalanti means bear fruits. The trees bear fruits so that others may eat them. Okay. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha.
Vrikshaha.
Again, paropakaraya means for the good of others.
Paropakaraya Palanti Vrikshaha.
Gavaha. Cows give milk so that others may be benefited. Duhanti Gavaha. Gavaha means cows. Duhanti means give milk. Cows give milk so that others may be happy, healthy. Paropakaraya, the third line. In order to help others. Vahanti Nadyaha, the rivers flow. The rivers flow so that people may make use of them in their life to drink, etc. Without water, we are all gone. Paropakaraya duhanti gavaha. Then vahanti nadyaha. Then rivers flow. So from this, the conclusion is paropakaraya, for the good of others, satam vibhutaya, the wealth of noble. All those who are noble, all those who are great, their wealth is always for the good of others. Only selfish people think it is mine. Noble people will always use it for the good of everybody. Have you ever seen any tree eating its own fruit? No.
No.
Cows yield milk first to its calf, but lot more left so that we may all. Similarly, rivers flow so that we may all get the waters. When we look at all these things in nature, it becomes very clear the wealth of the noble is always for the good of others. In the good of others, our good is also included. When we do something good to others, we are really doing good to ourselves. Okay, we must remember this is the philosophy. Paropakaraya Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha, paropakaraya duhanti gavaha, paropakaraya vahanti nadyaha, paropakaraya satam vibhutaya. Satam means of the pious, vibhutaya means wealth. Vibhuti in Sanskrit means really wealth. The wealth of the great, of the noble, of the pious is always for the good of others. Wealth is not just physical wealth. Everything that they have, spiritual wealth, everything. So may you all become really wealthy in this sense, and may you have the blessings of Ma Sharada to be able to learn whatever you undertake. I wish you all the best. I would
Thank
like
you,
to
sir.
take this opportunity
Thank you,
to
Nanda.
thank our Rohitji and through Rohitji, our High Commission, for making it possible for all of us to come together to learn, to enjoy this wonderful language, the language in which the very essence of our culture, our heritage is hidden. And we hope to meet again soon. I hope you all continue the study of Sanskrit in your own lives. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our dear Ravindraji, who has been with us throughout and made it possible for us to be able to see each other and share many of the pages, etc. Thank you, Ravindraji.
Welcome, sir.
And see you whenever we meet next. Okay, let's be in touch.
Can you give
Now, you want to
me
say something? Please say.
can you give me a minute to show my thanks? I wanted to say thank you from myself to everybody and you.
Thank you.
gave me
Thank you so much. It was so beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something. Though I haven't been able to give you more time than this, but within this short period, I hope I have been able to share something that whatever little I know, part of it, I hope I have shared, and I hope you're all happy with whatever you
because I can't speak that fluently, but I can show my gratitude.
Thank you, Nitaji. Now, that's my wife, Janki.
Namaskaram.
Okay, Namaste ji. Thank you so much.
So is this class going to be continued in the next year, or what's the plan? Is this going to be continued?
It all depends on the High Commission. If they want to, we'll be very happy to continue. Also, all of you can just express your feelings. If you have enjoyed, if you haven't enjoyed, also just write to them so that they will.
We have enjoyed very much,
We
sir.
look forward to
Thank
it.
you.
We really look forward to it.
Send a note to our
Thank you,
Rohitji,
Nandkumarji.
and who has taken so much trouble to make this happen, and he will feel very happy that whatever effort that he has put in to make it for all of us to come together and share our own experiences.
Is there an email ID where you can send the
Punarmilamaha.
Let's meet again. Thank you.
Definitely.
She was my student here, right in front of me, and you were there through our Ravindraji's thing on screen. I could see you. She is here right in front of me. Thank you very much. Namaste, Ravindraji.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Ravindraji, I have sent my email there in the chat box.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please let us know when
Thank you,
next
Ravindraji.
class will be.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.